Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep in. All right, man. It appears that ESPN and Michelle Beadle is working on a buyout of the remaining years under contract. Now, I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to break that down, you know, her contract, what it means, and give you an assessment on what I think of Michelle Beadle and her history. Okay, now it appears that ESPN and Michelle Beadle is working on a buyout of her contract. Michelle Beadle makes like $5 million, you know, a year, and they're saying she has several years left on her contract. Didn't say how many, but they are negotiating a buyout, and you already know she's gonna have to sign a confidentiality agreement. You know, we know that, to where she can't talk about nothing. But let's just keep it 100. In most cases, a buyout from a company, when they don't want you to fulfill your contractual obligation, it is a form of a termination. That's just that's just fact. If they trying to, you know, say, hey, we're negotiating a buyout, we're gonna give you a certain amount of money, you know, to just basically void your contract. Now, you can also be fired, but then, you know what I'm saying, being fired and then having a buyout is just two different things, because, you know, they still have to give you a severance package. You know, when you get fired, they got to give you vacation pay, all these different type of pays, but a buyout is like, hey, we gonna just give you a certain amount just to go away. And that apparently seems to be the situation with Michelle Beadle. Keep in mind, Michelle Beadle was faded out of at least two programs, an NBA show, and then she had some kind of show with, I think she was on that morning show, Get Up, and they removed her from that. So apparently something is going on between ESPN and Michelle Beadle, to where the point they feel like it's just time for her to go, and they appear to want her gone. Okay, you know, Michelle Beadle came on there, I think in 2009. She won I think one of those. They had some kind of, I think they had an open audition where they was basically looking for the next reporter or something. You know how they had people audition, they sort of made it like a short-term reality show or some shit like that. But she ended up winning, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and she ended up, that's how she came about. But she came on there like in 2009, and then she left, I think, for a little while, and then she came back. But this is no surprise to me, because there were all kind of rumors about Michelle Beadle not getting along with her co-workers, that a lot of people did not like her, you know, and then just other incidents that she had. You know, there's a rumor that she's an alcoholic, and there was a rumor that at some kind of gathering that ESPN had for the staff, I guess it was one of those parties, they said Michelle Beadle got drunk and was acting a damn fool. Then there was rumors about her, you know, sexually harassing and making her push towards Aaron Rodgers, which Aaron Rodgers, that's a totally different story, because I ain't gonna address what I didn't heard about Aaron Rodgers, but we'll leave that alone. But there was rumors about her doing that, flirting with Aaron Rodgers, Clay Matthews, some other people. So you heard a lot of shit about Michelle Beadle. Then Michelle Beadle was notorious for, you know, anytime a black athlete got in trouble or something happened with them, she was known for going in on them, like just ripping them to shreds. Okay, but then when it was somebody white, she'd keep her mouth shut. She'd keep her opinion to herself, and then after she got called out on that, when people were starting to say, hey, Michelle Beadle, we starting to think you some kind of racist. So then she started being vocal. And then we all know that she was trying to steal Stephen A. Smith's job on First Take at the time. And that she tried to get Stephen A. Smith fired when Stephen A. Smith made that remark, which he told the absolute truth, which nothing was wrong with what he said. He said, and I hate defending Stephen A. Smith, but he said nothing wrong. And Michelle Beadle tried to get him fired, which, by the way, she should have been fired because she had broke company policy. Everybody knows that. She should have been fired. But for some reason, she was allowed to stay. You know, she was allowed to stay. So you heard a lot of shit about Michelle Beadle. You heard a lot of things going on behind the scenes with her. And for her to get removed from 2 shows, that just goes to show you something going on internally in ESPN. And it's to the point to where they want her gone before her contract is up. Now, Michelle Beadle, she'll be fine. It's not like we can laugh at her because she's going to walk away with millions of dollars. Now, I don't care for Michelle Beadle because I have my suspicions about her. I think she, you know what I'm saying, I have my suspicions about her. I think she part of that I think she part of that group. You know, I think she part of that white sheet group. But nevertheless, she's gone. So I'll keep you posted on this when it's official. But yeah, she's pretty much out of there. And as I said before, this is a form of termination. So anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.